Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am sure you've been hearing the name Blackthorn, Blackthorn, Blackthorn. They are doing a really good job with their social media marketing campaign, and I finally got my hands on one. It should be one of the first videos out there in the entire country. Couldn't be more excited. This is the 2024 Blackthorn 3100RL. It is light, bright, and beautiful. Dual opposing slides in the back. Another one up in the bedroom. They're adding in some hidden storage, LED lights in the shower. Just a really overall great looking camper. Can't wait to break it down with you. All the specifications and the floor plan should pop up on the screen. Hit that like and subscribe button for more RV content. I try to bust out about 4 to 5 long tours a week and 4 to 5 short tours a week as well. So feel free to check out my profile if you want kind of a quicker look to see what you might want a longer look at. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop right inside. Again, it's the 2024 Blackthorn 3100RL. Super excited for this one. We're gonna start on the inside, then go around the outside, probably wrap this up in about 15 to 20 minutes. But one of the silly things that I really enjoy right when you walk in, I just wanna point it out because not a lot of brands have them. They're getting introduced, but they started in toy haulers, is this extra large grab handle as you walk in. Kind of gives you, you know, that before they have the extra large grab handle that's like that, but look how long this is. Just makes getting into the camper a little easier. I'm going to show you a couple of these stickers. You got the 4 Seasons package. It's going to be added insulation into the floor and roofing. You also have the internet upgradable 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Asdale sidewalls, proudly construction in the USA, baby. Let's get it going. Let's get that tour started. So right when you walk in, bam, it hits you in the face. Light, bright, beautiful, and spacious. But it is, even though it's light and bright, it's not so light and bright that it, you know, blows your eyes back and peels your eyelids open. They still have some of that nice, you know, kind of that dark accent. You got the black ice finish here for your 12-volt refrigerator. The pendant lights hanging down give a nice little added touch. You even have the black ice glass inserts into the storage. So it's light and bright, but not too light and bright. So like I was saying, dual opposing slides. You got kind of your sitting slide over here, and then you have your cooking and entertainment slide over here. There's also going to be a very large pantry behind me, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But check out this island. Flip up countertops on either side for a ton of countertop space where normally there wouldn't be enough. Now there is. So I love seeing that. And again, hidden storage kind of all throughout this. But I'm going to start the tour right up here. There's going to be 2 different types of slides. You got your box frame slide over here that holds a little bit more weight, where you don't need to be putting your feet in. And then you have the flush mount slide over here, which is going to be kind of like what the name says, flush with the floor. So the linoleum matches in, you can see, blends in really well, but it's also going to give you incredible slide height. So I'm 6 feet tall. Slide is going to be sitting there somewhere around 6'3". I love seeing that. You don't have any fears of bonking your head, you know, unless you're someone that is, you know, very tall. It also gives you big, big open windows on the campsite for a great view. Another big window out the back, hopefully again for a great view. But they all also open up for a nice cross breeze. So on a night like tonight, beautiful night by the way, it's about 70 degrees, crack those windows open, turn the AC and the heat off, and enjoy some of that natural air. You got the old Dracula shade, block out the sun, stop the skin from sizzling, and then you're also going to get pretty unique setup here. You got your booth, and you get the 2 chairs. So that's going to give you extra storage, a little bit extra cushion there for when you're sitting down. The table, it's looking nice. Again, light and bright with the darker accents, but you also get this right here. So I think that's pretty cool, you know, as well. Just a little bit of extra hidden storage. You know, maybe put some forks, some knives, or maybe some placemats, something like that. Pretty good lighting there up above. The LED clicker lights looking really sharp. You're also going to see you get the recliners, and those kick back. They're going to be that quick recline. So instead of going kind of like that, they go perfectly flat and almost perfectly flat, kind of on that angle. So if you're more of a recliner sleeper, you can absolutely sleep in those things. You know, absolutely no problem. Super comfortable. You're also going to see you get a couple cup holders and a place for your remotes. It's also directly across from the TV. So I'm in the sitting position. That's going to be your angle there. Turn on the game, watch a movie at night. You can also notice again all of that extra, you know, kind of room to move around on those rainy days. Over here, you see that the couch has the 3 different sections. So what that's going to indicate is it has the tri-fold series. And this is going to be the easy one too. So what you do, let me show you this. Move this, bada bing, bada boom. But you just lift up and pull out. And keep in mind, I got my camera working, you know, while I'm doing that. So just like that, you have a full queen size bed set up. So, you know, whether you have, you know, some bigger kids coming with you or maybe a couple buddies, you know, you are more than good to go. And then also right here, what you do, you flip that back up. And then to put it back, again, easy, doing it one hand with my camera. Take 2 and action. All right, so where I left off is I was explaining that it was easy enough to do with one hand and a camera, and then I smacked my camera straight off the cushion, I dropped it, and now we are back to full setup mode. But without a camera in your hand, even with the camera in your hand, if you're a little smarter than I, super easy to use. You saw coming out, putting it back in, you just lift and plop back into place. But a great place to sleep, you know, for a couple extra folks. Now on both sides, another thing that I enjoy is you do get extra countertop space, and each side is going to be identical. So, you know, put your phone, maybe plop like a tablet down or something like that. You also have the plugins, 2 outlets, a USB and a universal C. But then you also get on both sides a little bit of hidden storage. I know that's not much, but every little bit counts. And it's fairly deep there, you know, as well, which is pretty darn nice. Really great windows all around. Again, they all open up for a nice breeze, and they all have the night shades. The back window is going to be that emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry if you need to. But then you got the overhead storage, and again, notice that black ass, oh, the black glass, maybe I need to take 3. The black glass ice, woo! Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Can't wait for date night, baby. All right, so let's move all around. I'm distracting myself all over the place. Back to your other slide. This is going to be that entertainment slide. Again, the direct view right from the theater seating, but it's also going to be your cooking slide. So right over here, you got your Jensen TV, comes out on a swivel so that way you can move it around. Let me undo this latch. So whether you're sitting on the couch or in the theater seating across, you know, you can angle it however it is that is most suitable for you. Just like that, so you can pull it out, you know, move it around. But also, you get a ton of storage there back behind as well. So again, kind of goes back to that theme, hidden storage, extra usable space. No wasted space. That's always important in an RV because it's an industry, quite frankly, that wastes a lot of space. So the storage, 6 feet tall with pretty average size arms. You know, you can fit back all the way to that, where that middle finger just hits that tippy tip. You got your radio right down in here. HDMI, USB ports. You got your zone 1 and 2, A and B. So that's a way where you can play music inside and outside. There's going to be some speakers there for you. You also have that electric fireplace with a couple different coloring modes. So you have your red, your blue, your white, and orange. Puts out a ton of heat. It's basically a fancy space heater. Man, I'm having a hard time talking on this one today. But it'll heat up the entirety of this front room on a day that's 40, 45 degrees. Absolutely no problem. You guys hear me say it a lot. One guy actually wrote out a list of everything that I commonly say. Kind of gave me and my wife a pretty good crack up because she says that too. I repeat some things. So I'm working on it. Need to add some stuff to my repertoire. GE for the microwave. So I like seeing that. You can fit yourself about 10 packs of popcorn in there. Then you get storage both to the left, the right, and above. All are going to be the same. I also like the way that it looks, you know, as well. I just think it looks really sharp. Then you got the black, again, the black accent. Solid surface countertops, 3 stovetop burners, so you can cook up all the fixings. You know, you can, you know, I was going to say my normal line, but, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going there today. The Magic Chef oven. Cook yourself up some cookies, DiGiorno, something like that. Another window, again, tinted, that opens up. And then the storage over here. You're going to have a pull-out drawer here, there, and then right there as well. And notice how clean cut that is, too. So, before we show you the fridge, I'm going to flip it around. Back to the island on both sides. If you're someone that likes to play, you know, maybe some drinking games, some beer pong, something like that, Notice there's a lot of there's not really a lot of places to play those games or set up, you know, some appetizer stations or something. You just pull up, it locks into place, and you have extra space. And that's going to be the same on the other side here as well. You're also going to notice outlet, a light there for the pendulum lighting, and another outlet. But how incredible is that? So tons of extra countertop space that you can use, you know, to set up. No problemo. Another pull-out drawer. It's going to be the same as over there. That one's going to have a pull-out garbage can, which is nice. This one's got the storage. Underneath the sink, really clean cut with access to your plumbing. And then you got your little drying doodad, your little drying rack right there that you can fold up to a single stainless steel under-mounted bowl along with your high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. I'll tell you, I think I need a bourbon tonight. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So right over here, you got your Furrion oven. This is going to be a 12 volt. It's in the black ice look. It's looking really nice, but you're also going to get a ton of room there as well. So the 12 volt's nice because it'll run off of the solar, but it works just like the one inside your home as far as like functionality is concerned. It's a really nice refrigerator, one that will keep the frozen stuff frozen and the cool stuff, you know, cool. Now, one of my favorite things about this, again, comes back to storage. Look how huge this pantry is. That is just nice to have for so many levels. Now on this side too, all of these drawers are adjustable, and you even got a couple hanging hooks. There's little octopus guys right there, you know, waiting for a coat or something. So remove those, use it as a place for your winter coats or your hoodies. You're also going to see you have the Dyson prep and a set of outlets down there. Maybe if you want to turn it into, you know, put like a Keurig or something there and save some countertop space out here. You're more than happy to do that. It's held in with the magnetic latches that are really nice and sturdy there too. More storage. But all right, if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button for me. Again, it's the 2024 Blackthorn 3100RL. Now, right when you walk in the door, the first thing you're going to see, this is going to be your controls. The max air fan, which is just above the oven to help suck out the steam or the stank. Control for your AC. And then you have a light with a dimmer, so if you want it to dim down, you know, you can control that just by moving it around. All your slide controls, your awning, a couple different lighting fixtures, your tank heaters, which is nice. Again, that 4 seasons package, that's going to get you deeper into winter or earlier into spring. And then this is all going to be all your tank levels too, with one easy to read screen. So I like seeing that. As we're walking up into the camper, you see you got a couple little night lights. You're also going to have your fuse box right there on the left, so you can check to see, you know, if something's not working, it'll glow up nice and red for you. Little grab handles are coming in just to help you get that extra oomph when you're climbing up. And this is one of my favorite things in the RV. You got the LED strip right there into the shower. The shower is also one of those Mac Daddy big boy ones, so that way flat bellies or round bellies alike can enjoy shower with plenty of space. You also see you got the old porcelain foot flush throne, so I like seeing that. As a bigger guy, you know, that is something that is definitely pretty darn valuable and something that I look for. You know, if I was ever to buy a camper, I would want that porcelain, you know, throne or rooney. Removable TP holder right there, so it's got a magnet. You just move that. Another little trash can rollout. But again, man, this shower is awesome. You got the Tri-Glide glass series to give you a little bit more walk-into room. 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, a big, beautiful RV salesman. But check that out. Got plenty of space. Even got a place where you can sit down, maybe shave your legs or something like that. Just really, really, really nice. You also got plenty of places to put your soaps and shampoos, and a little skylight, again, if you're a little bit taller, or if you just want a little natural lighting. Now right over here, you got a mirror. Check out the old bowling gun, baby. We're going bowling tomorrow. Cannot wait. I'm hoping my thumb is a little better. If you guys have been watching my channel, I never talked about that, but I had a wicked thumb injury where my nail was killing me. You can't really see it now, but it was hurting so bad I couldn't bowl, and I missed the beginning of my darn league. So I'm testing it out tomorrow. Little area, max air fan, another couple lights, the Suburban hot water heater. That is magnificioso right there. That's going to give you long-lasting water very quickly, very rapidly. So it's a great, great feature to have, and one that a lot of campers are going with in the 2024. Smaller plastic bowl, plenty of countertop space 4 different pull-out drawers. And then you get some clean-cut storage again. Let's move on to the bedroom. So the bedroom is going to be on that east to west bed slide, giving you a ton of walk-around room, probably about 40 inches or so between the bed and the dresser here. But you're also going to see a couple windows. Again, nice cross brace, tinted, Dracula shades. But you're also going to get these little tops right there, which is pretty darn incredible, to put some of your things. Outlets and 2 USBs right down there. Another control for your heat and AC up here. And by the way, this is all going to be a ducted AC. They're 15Ks. They're really nice and powerful. But if you want to disproportionately push the cool air into this area, open these dump valves and you're good to go. Or you close them and it evenly distributes through the rest of the coach. Flip it around. You got another emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. You have a dresser, and they are fairly large dresser drawers too. I mean, they're pretty darn deep. They're going halfway up my forearm. But then right here too, you got a little place where you can pull out some hidden storage. It's not too far away from your sitting position. Maybe I'll check that out in the mirror right there. Not too far away from your sitting position, so maybe you could even put out a laptop, get a little extra work done on the road. I know a lot of people, are doing that these days. You got the old TV backer. Probably put yourself up about a 32 inch or so. Nothing too crazy, but you also get the outlets and the appropriate plugins there as well. Another set of outlets and USBs down here, and then you have the mirror that leads you into an absolutely massive front closet because you got that Rhino pin box up front leading you up for about 15% more room up here. They even added the linoleum up here too as well, which not only looks sharp, but it's not the carpet that, people seem to be dreading. Your dryer vent location's in that corner. You also have a plug-in right there for your dryer vent. Plenty of railing there for your hanging items. And then over here is where you're prepped for your washer. So fully stackable washer and dryer can go in here, split them on either side, keep the closet space. You're lucky enough to have something like this. You need to, enjoy it. So put a washer and dryer in there. Go on some extended trips. But I think that was a pretty good overview of the inside. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you hit that like and subscribe button. And join me for future videos. Now I'm going to spend just a couple moments, here on the outside, show you what she's all about. Let me give you another little view here from the other side. But again, it's a 2024 Blackthorn 3100RL, and I love it. I really like East to West products all the way throughout. If you guys have been watching my videos, I've been recording them for about the last 3 years. I think they're pretty nice quality products, and they're definitely very aggressive on their pricing, which is really nice, especially for what they are. So in case you missed them before, the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of my video. So feel free to check that out for all the stat-a-roonies. Auto leveling, that's going to be a plus. Propane here in the front. You got the decor looking really sharp. You're also going to see 2 awnings. So one right here, one right there. Both have the LED lights that run underneath them. You got a pretty large pass-through storage. And what I like about the pass-through storage is it's framed in, so you don't see, the aluminum welded, framing. It just looks really nice. And they got kind of this tough linoleum floor right there, so you can kind of beat it up with a front little plastic area. You also got hot and cold water access in the form of an outside shower, a couple more outlets and some cable plug-ins. But I love that, and I also like how they included the LED light that runs up underneath. So right there, fully enclosed underbelly, and you notice that's going to be in the 6-foot paneling, which is always a plus. You just saw a place where you can put, maybe a Stinky Slinky or something like that. But you do have the tank heaters that are on that. So again, the 4 Seasons package, longer, camping, just makes it easier. You can heat up those tanks. Look at that right there. How freaking cool is that? That dude is just zipping around with a big fan on his back, just loving life. Wish he'd land over here. I'd like to talk to that fella. Sorry about that ADD moment, but that is super freaking cool. Couple outlets right here. LP Quick Connect is going to be just under here, so that way you can hook up your grill, and get cooking. You also saw there's going to be a spare tire. Heading up the back, you do have a ladder that goes all the way up and over the top, which is pretty nice for your fully walkable roof. And you can add slide toppers on top of the slide too. They run you about $850 or so. installed, but a slide topper is essentially a piece of awning that goes from here to here. That'll, you know, stop like tree branches or rain or anything like that from falling on top of your slide and eventually causing a leak. Usually, if you get a leak, it's coming from the slide. You have a bonehead moment. You don't realize there's pine needles or something silly like that, you know, really become a bummer. So you got the towing package with your 4-way flat, 3,000 pound tow rating, 300 pound hitch rating, 2-inch receiver and a 4-pin connection. So how cool is that? You're also prepped up for the rear observation camera. Runs you about 750 bucks or so, but you just suction cup that bad boy right onto your windshield. So that way when you're driving down the road, you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. I love that black look right there. I just think it looks really nice. Goodyear tires. Love seeing that. So you don't have to worry about the quality of the tire. They are those Goodyears. There's going to be your pipe and your low point drain. This is going to be your 50 amp plug-in. That Suburban on-demand hot water heater. Again, love seeing that. Another thing too, sidewalls are really strong. That guy's getting closer. I can hear his little motor. That guy's probably just loving life. He's probably just up there hanging out in the clouds, just chilling. It's going to be your docking station. So you got your disconnect, all your hookups for your city water connection, black tank flush, which is basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, a second outside shower, and then all your bypass valves. Propane tanks, again, auto leveling control right there. And then of course up in the front, you got plenty of storage and then your battery hookups. And there's that Rhino box I was telling you about. I knew that was there. Wow, look at that. They also put on the 21K. That's pretty impressive. That's more than what this camper needs. You know, so that's pretty nice. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, this is the 2024 Blackthorn by East to West 3100RL. My name is Hunter. Have a great night. See ya.